Hello. There we go. Hi. 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 I didn't mean to slap you. I'm sorry. That was a here. Let me just. Hi. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live stream. It is a stream and it is live. That is officially what a live stream is. You following? Because I'm not. Anyways, I'm happy to see you all as always. So let me open up. Is my legs working? My legs doing the legs things? My left leg is definitely not doing the legs things. It didn't want to cooperate. It didn't understand that you had to go to leg school. Oh my gosh, my left leg. My left leg wants to do wants to do left leg things. Left leg. Who told you you can do these left leg things? Just stay like that. And go here. And then elbows up. And then elbows actually back a tiny bit. There we go. Better. 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 Well, left leg is still. Left leg's left leg. What are you gonna do? It is what it is. Also, I want to. No, I my last stream I did that, so I'm not gonna do that again. Anyways, rechat. That's right. That's a thing I should do. First off, hi Ollie. Hi Evelise. Hi Olaf. I haven't seen you before, but it's nice of you to join us. Hi Blitzian. Hi Hasak. Can someone report any lore drops that happen here? Maybe, maybe not. Lore drops might happen. Who knows? My hand? The lore drop of my hand may happen soon too. Kidding. Hi Hino, I appreciate you being here too. Hi the Scarlet Broadcast, I appreciate you being here as well. Hi Fire, I appreciate you being here. Hi Liam. Hi Adrian. Ooh, ooh. Ollie has squatters rights, everybody. Ollie has been here since like the early morning. They are very proud to make sure they were the first one here. And you know what, Ollie? Congratulations. You were the first one here. I'm proud of you. Anyways, this is going to be a fun wait. I mean, I'm here now, so hello. Excuse me. The food's kind of sort of coming up. We're just animals in Roller Zoo. Nah, you guys are not in a zoo. Don't be so silly. Like, you know. No, of course not. You're not in a zoo. You're not animals. You are you're my children. You're my members of my community. I'm not a dad. That's not how that works. I'm here for real. Hi, Iblis. Hello. Hello, Ollie again. Hi, Hino again. Hi, we meet again. Hi, 2D Real. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. It's a lovely cast of people I already see. Who else is here? I wonder. Hello again, Fire. Nice of you to join us. I'm starting to change my profile pictures. If you like different profile pictures, then by all means, choose. My left leg is a little sus sometimes. Choose whatever you think really fits your style at that point. Personally, I'm not a huge profile picture changer, except I kind of sort of am in my own server because I like being able to switch between the different videos that I take and the photos that I make it for members. But if you like switching your profile photo a lot, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Nothing says there's like a set rule how profile pictures work. If you feel committed to having one profile picture for years on end, then go for it. If you feel like you can only have a profile picture once every week, then that's fine too. It's a creative expression of who you are. So do as you so please. It's whatever you want to do. Just spawns in because I'm cool like that. Hi Snoo. Hi cool Snoo. I appreciate you being here. Why is my leg not? Nah, I'm not. Yeah, no, like seriously, like y'all, you have to like see this. Okay, so first off, this is not even in the. Look at this. My legs are actually not doing this. My legs are doing this instead, right? So like here and then here. My left leg right now, I don't know what it is. It is a miscreant. It decides I'm just gonna do something that I'm gonna do something that doesn't make sense. I'm going to be slightly off axis to your right. You can't see it here, but this is technically slightly off axis. So you see my legs right here, but in reality, like, well, it's actually kind of sort of touching my leg, but my ankle is definitely not there. My ankle's right here. So it's like, excuse me, what? I think it has something to do with my left ankle then. Honestly, the solution here, this is gonna look a little weird, but I'm gonna turn off my left ankle real quick. Now I'm going to turn it back on. And then I'll probably reset from there. But while that's turning back on, I'm going to look at chat. I don't want to fall too far behind on chat. That's my most important part. Hello, Blue Hand. I appreciate you being here. Hello again, Scarlet Broadcast. Hi, Snoo again. Scarlet Broadcast is the Christian checkpoint. Okay, that's fine. As long as they behave. That's all I can ask for. If they behave, then I have no quarrels or no problems. So, nobody, and I mean nobody, don't start instigating. If you start instigating, I will not hesitate to time out, I swear. So please, if you have any discourse or you have any drama that you got, then you take that somewhere else. You don't leave it here. We're having a chill, relaxing, vibing chat. And trust me, I can press timeout all I need to for anybody that wants to try to instigate. That includes not just the Crimson Checkpoint. So please, disclaimer, please do not cause any discourse. Please. And thank you. We're having a chill day. Come on, let's just relax and vibe and have fun, right? Hi, Pump KS7? Is that what this is? Pump KS7. Hi, Pump KF7. I appreciate you being here. Nice of you to stop by. Olo. Legion Aha, I got that. Hi, Legion Unknown. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. It's nice of you to come by. Hello, Cool Guy 2005. I appreciate you being here too. Thank you for stopping by. It does mean a lot to me. I hope you are doing well today. I hope you all are doing fantastic today. Like, seriously, I hope you're having a great, joyous, and lovely day. I always want to make sure that every single one of you in my chat and in my community is always having a good time. That is always very important to me. So I really, genuinely, do hope from the bottom of my heart you are having a fantastic day. And maybe if it's not so good of a day, hopefully I can make it just a little bit better. Hopefully, of course. Mama's voice beautiful. We are definitely animals. You guys are not animals. Don't be so silly. I think they're talking about you are the animal. Hi, Mason. I appreciate you being here too. No, I wouldn't. I mean, a protogen is technically a type of furry, so I suppose that does kind of make sense. Except they're like the most robotic furries out there. My left hand is doing left hand things already. Oh my goodness. Here. Oh, it came back, see? Because I pressed one button and it actually worked for a change. Anyways, I like the sparkles on your avatar. Thanks. I love them too. It's always nice to just, like, show off my avatar every so often. And the cute little sparkles that go with it. I love it. I love this avatar. It's so fantastic. And I always like just to feel, I feel like myself in it. It's crazy to think about it. I know it's not me. I am a male in real life, but I like just when I had the it's left controller. I was already doing left controller things. I know what to do here. Left controller, you're going in timeout. Meanwhile, I'll bring this closer. Shoo! I can still read chat despite this fact. But I love my avatar a lot, and I love having the chance to be able to talk about it because I genuinely am appreciative of this being me. This is like an extension of me, and I'm very thankful to have the ability to be able to be something like this. Sweet or sour? I have no idea what you mean in what regard, Legion Unknown. But if I had to say, personally, I'm a sour person. If there's always a choice between like a sweet something and a sour something, I will always say sour because I like the tanginess. I like the intensity it puts onto my taste buds. I don't really like sweet is not bad, but sour is just like it gives you like that tanginess, that intensity that like just feels nice. I don't know why. It just feels nice in the tongue. It just feels nice in the tongue. I don't know any other way to describe it really, but just like it feels nice. Sweet is good. Sweet is a savory feeling, don't get me wrong. But sour just gives that extra challenge, that kick when you're eating something. And I like it a lot personally. Crazy. Don't start. I got something so cool. I'm saying, hey chat, I'm here during the stream, but I ain't working, so I'm talking. Hi Blitzian. I still appreciate you taking a chance to be able to be here at least. So nice of you to stop by. Hello, boo. I appreciate you being here too. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, Snoo. We'll hopefully see you soon. Hi, guys. It's me. Guys, it's me. Well, you're apparently guys. It's you. But guys, it's me. Nice of you to join us. I appreciate you being here. I'm a new subscriber. I appreciate that, Pump KS7. It's always nice when I have new subscribers. I want to make sure I show you what my channel's about. This is Random Slandom, the chance to be able to just do fun or have serious moments. I am a all over the place live streamer, and people who commonly frequent my chats know how crazy I can be. I could be talking about life lessons that will probably stick with you to the rest of time until I'm talking about my favorite flavor of pudding, which is cookies and cream, by the way. The point is, I go all over the place. I just like to, see where my mind goes. I like to see what you guys bring in terms of conversation, and I just love yapping. That's why it's called Yappin and Chattin after all. But I want to make sure I involve you guys as well, because you guys are honestly my source of the yapping, but also I appreciate your attention and time and actually taking the time to be here. You could be anywhere else, honestly, but the fact that you decided to be here does mean a lot to me, so I appreciate that always. Bro, why are you the rate my thoughts flow? I don't know what you mean by that, Legion. Are you talking about how fast I talk? I'm a very fast talker. What can I say? I like the way you talk. Oh my god, crown what? I mean, I honestly don't know how the crown works, to be honest. Like, I think it just means like you just talk enough, or you're a news person or something like that. Don't ask me. All I know is that people get them sometimes. So, yeah, congratulations, I suppose. Oh, I got aged Milwaukee chainsaw. Ooh, that sounds pretty cool. A Milwaukee chainsaw? That actually sounds really nice, honestly. Now my right hand's doing right hand things. But like, I remember when I bought an electric chainsaw one time, and I had to buy it for a tree stump. And oh my gosh, like I was cutting really good through the stuff, but then the chainsaw really started showing its like price tag because it was kind of cheap. But overall, just man, because what I was doing instead, I was just grabbing an axe and I was just going, and it's like it gets to your hands, it gets to your thumbs, it gets messy. It is all over the place. But once I got that chainsaw and I was going, I was like, oh, this is so much better. Except the vibration of the chainsaw is still kind of going into your body, but that's way better than just trying to like slam an axe down on something and try to break it. You know what I mean? So congratulations to the chainsaw purchase. Don't use it for nefarious purpose. I love changing my profile picture every 5 seconds. I mean, the cool guy, if that's what you like to do, then by all means, keep doing what you're doing, my friend. Big bonfire. That sounds pretty cool, actually. I'm gonna go to bed right now. Favorite YouTube father. Bye, 2D Real. I appreciate you being here, even if it's just for a little bit. Thanks for stopping by. My God, I can't believe I never watched you before. Hey, I mean, a lot of people believe it or not, come in here this first time and then they're just like, oh my God, that streamer's a degenerate. Okay, I kid. I'm just an idiot at best. No, but my most important part is just try to provide like engaging and invigorating conversation and some commentary to what you guys say, and overall just like make sure I make you feel involved in the live stream. That is my most important part as a VTuber, to make sure you all feel involved in my community. After all, it is without you, it is excuse me, it is because of you as to why I have a community in the first place. So why wouldn't I want to take the time to just reach out to you all, maybe in a more like fast fire way, like a live stream chat, and just be able to say, hi, what's up, how are you doing? And I hope everything's going well for you. So yeah, hi. Hi, Finapause. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, yo, hug you. Guys, it's me. Here you go. Here's a hug. Hug. Hug for you. I don't like doing it too much, but that's fine. I'll do it every now and then. Okay, Ollie. I'm just making sure. Don't be crazy. I was crazy once, and they locked me in. You kind of look like at sushi. I honestly don't know what that is, unfortunately. But thank you, I suppose. Oh crap. I love how Stream Elements reminds me to turn on my stream bot sometimes. I may die. Oh, I didn't die this time, but there we go. This makes more sense. I keep forgetting. Ah! Don't look! Okay, now you can look. I keep forgetting to turn on my stream bot. It's accident. I missed my name. Watching has analysis. I mean, Has-Been Hotel, admittingly, is a really, really good show. So I will give Scarlet Broadcast that credit. Roll the chat's moving pretty quick. I know it is, and I'm trying to stay caught up with it. Let's see here. All right. Well, no, I'm catching up. Like, it's really bad if the chat like goes all the way above to the point where I can't see it anymore. That would be bad. But I can catch up. Don't worry. It's a super pretty avatar. I'm glad you think my avatar is pretty. I love my avatar. It is such a fantastic, cute little thing, and I love making all sorts of videos with it. In fact, before I started live streaming today, I actually made 3 pieces of content that I'm going to convert into videos for the following days. I do like providing 1 video a day the best I can, and the best part is with the stuff that I do is actually relatively easy content to make, so I can just make my presence known as best as possible at all times. I don't try to redo content, but sometimes if it's ambiguous, I may redo it, like how's your day or discussion posts, but I try to do unique and new things just to kind of liven up the things, you know what I mean? Yo, hello Olaf again. Nice of you to join us. I love this Abby. It's so much fun. Olaf, it's you can add me, but I have to tell you this. Hold on, I'm drinking water. Water is delicious. But I will tell you this, I don't really hang out with people inside my own community. The only people I may do one-on-ones with is friends that I've made before my community, or, well, just like with myself. Like actually what I'm going to do after this, I'm going to go back in the VR chat after an hour and just make a mini music video because I already have an idea of the next song I want to do. And then I want to go to VR chat bars and just kind of get drunk and kind of be irresponsible because it's fun to do in VR chat, honestly. But you still have to make sure you stay responsible even if you're being irresponsible, if that makes sense. Have you ever watched Bongo's Stray Dogs? Because you look at... I've never heard of that before, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Sour lime popsicles does sound pretty good. Someone call me SP as the Scottish pirate. Ooh, the Scottish pirate. How would I... Your matey! It's the Scottish pirate! At your service! we're cutting up some... I don't even know if it's a Scottish accent, honestly. We're cooking up some good grubbing down in the mess hall. You better come and join us. I'm done. That's it's terrible. Phew. If you could have any superpower, what would I pick? Honestly, realistically speaking, I actually do have an official answer to this, but it might reveal a little too much about me. I don't know if I say it like that, then I'm just basically making it sound like I'm doing nefarious things. Fine, size manipulation. I like that. Size manipulation sounds pretty fun, because then there's so many opportunities you can take with it. Like, you can go really small, you can go under crevices, or explore new worlds, or you can go really big and actually, like, help something. Like, you know, like, imagine, like, all this stuff that we use to, like, lift, like, heavy things onto buildings. Imagine you just get really big and you kind of just move the stuff. Now, granted, it's not that simple. Like, there's like... You know, there's like actual like physics and stuff like that involved in the matters of size manipulation. So realistically speaking, it would never exist in a real world. But could you imagine the practical uses you can have of both of them? And even just in the matters of like self-defense, if someone's gonna like attack you, just get really big and you can kind of like stop them. Or, you know, you can get really small and hide in plain sight. There's a lot of chances to like take advantage of both sides of the coin. Now, the only condition is like if they like make the room like small proof, I guess, or whatever, and then they make the room like you can't break out of it, then they kind of catch you there. But I would say size manipulation in my personal opinion. I'm reading. Roller. It's confusing. I can't think right now. Hi, Jellybread. I'm sorry. I almost didn't say hi, but I'm happy that you're here. I'm just making sure I read. I understand that, Ollie. If anything, if you need to step away from the live stream, then please take the time to do so. I can't stop Snoo from being here, but at the same time too, like, if there's something we may need to talk about in the Discord server, we can at some point. Wait, they make cookies and cream pudding? Not really. Do you like Bongo's Stray Dogs? I've never heard of it personally. I mean, I probably got to it a little too late when you asked that. Like, I can see I'm kind of 10 minutes behind, but overall, I've never heard of it before. I don't know why you don't get EXP, Ollie. That's kind of crazy. We got the chainsaw because there's so much fire in my backyard. I mean, that makes a lot of sense, really. If you have a lot of fire, if you have a lot of wood you can just cut with the chainsaw, then of course. Are you kidding me? I hate having to go spend like $10 for firewood at the store. If I had it freely accessible for me to cut, I would definitely get a chainsaw and just do it. That would be worth the price of money. That would be worth the price of the chainsaw alone. I wish I could do that, but sadly, that's not really the case. Hi, Emmett. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Because I forgot to announce my rival. Hi, Pokeboy. I appreciate you being here too. Thanks for stopping by. I know who you are, the Scarlet Broadcast, but I'm not trying to make a big stink about it. Just here, we're just chilling, having a good time. This I just got my razor and I hit my shit. Ooh! Oh! Been a pause. I'm so sorry for you, boo. But it's your shins are dead. Your shins are cooked. Your shins are. If you survive that attack, then I salute you, soldier, because that is a terrible, terrible, terrible assault on your shins. I am going to say a prayer in the Lord's name for your poor shins, because those shins are no longer existing. Well, they probably are, because obviously, you know, otherwise it'd be a lot more disastrous. But ooh, the pain you get from a razor kit from that scooter, oh gosh, oh, it's terrible to think about, really. I hope you recover. I'm gonna make this actually smaller. This would make the most sense now, wouldn't it? How do I make it smaller? How do I make this smaller? How do you make smaller? It is. Wait, how do I don't know how to do anything with this. I'm so bad at this technology, chat. Why am I so bad? Do you have to be an Ant-Man fan? What's your favorite hero? Okay. Now I'm too. I fell behind, but I'm not that far behind. I'm catching up. One time, use voice text. Text to speech. Speech to text sometimes really sucks. Like, I use it more often than not, and then I post whatever I use as speech to text. And then it has like 3 errors in it, and I'm just like crap. I'm just like trying to fix it before like people read it, and they're like, I-A-W, and they like, it's so lost. Sometimes I hate speech to text, but I have to make sure that I read behind what speech to text does. But then it just takes away from the convenience factor of speech to text. I expect it to be like, my mom is lovely and I love her very much, and then I press send. I don't want it to be like, my mom is very ugly and oven in very much. I'm like, don't do that, speech to text, please. Thank you. Maybe AI will take over speech to text one day. Maybe they'll have a little better chance. We're really thankful. You're such a helpful person. Amazing. I try to be, to the best of my ability, and I always appreciate you guys saying that. Sorry, I don't know why I'm standing, to be honest. I shouldn't be standing, but you know what? That's okay. I like to stand sometimes. Standing is nice. Roll. Roll. You're about down the sink. Hi, Alyssa Botcher. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Floor roller. I was in the floor indeed. Am I that far behind? There's no way. Lawn roller. Hi, Ghostface. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Nice of you to join us. Scarlet Broadcast, don't pressure Blue Hand too much. Remember, no means no. So if they say no, please accept that, okay? Listen, the Scarlet Broadcast, Crimson Checkpoint, whatever. I'm going to be really honest with you. You were very abrasive last live stream. And you were kind of really ragging on Blue Hand. So I don't blame Blue Hand if they still have some feelings about what happened. And that's not including the fact of what you potentially done to them outside of the live stream. They sound very distraught and they sound very upset. In my honest to God opinion, you need to give them space for them to process and think about what you've done to them. They probably won't be mad or hate you anymore. Can't speak on behalf of Blue Hand, but let them have space. Let them calm down. Then maybe you both can talk about it and then you come back as friends. But you're not there yet. Just take your time, please. Don't pressure him. Don't force him. Let Blue Hand have his space, please. Hydration! I need hydration. Yes. Yeah, that hydration was important. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind, Finna Pause. Thank you. Hi, 90 the Judge. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Bro, I'm Scottish. I'm so sorry, Finna Pause. If that was a terrible... Oh, that's why you said you're the Scottish pirate. I'm so sorry. I feel bad now. I hope I didn't, like, absolutely tarnish your accent. I'm so sorry. But that's cool, though. I didn't know you were Scottish. That's awesome. Greetings from America. I appreciate you being here. My left hand has wet the bed. It's bit the dust. Man, I really probably should buy those controllers, huh? But I'm scared that this is still going to happen. Like, it's just bad. Wait. Oh, I can actually grab chat. I can still grab chat, at least. I have chat right here. So I'm still reading chat. Am I pointing at the thing? I'm still reading chat. Switch to desktop real quick. Okay, I can actually see myself right there. That makes the most sense. So technically speaking, I'm still here, just not really here. Fine. Can we at least play some bar chat? What's bar chat? Hi, cool guy again. Hello. Invisibility. Invisibility sounds... I mean, invisibility would be a really good power in my opinion. Like, imagine all the stuff you can do and the stuff you can get away with just because you can go invisible. That's actually pretty sick. Not gonna lie. Shadow manipulation. Shadow manipulation does sound... You know, You know what? I want to hear your purpose, the judge. Like, tell me why you think shadow manipulation is a cool power. I'm genuinely curious. I don't know why, in my opinion, but I want to know. VR chat. Yes. Crimson checkpoint. Just let Blue Hand relax. Stop referring to him. Just please leave them alone. Please. And I'm going to say this. When I catch up to the time, I'm going to assume... What time is it? I'm going to say 8:20 in chat time. If by 8:20 you're still like hounding, I will give one more chance. And then after that, I'm going to time you out. So please give Blue Hand space. Respect their space, please. And thank you. Hi, Sonic Plays Games. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. You should listen to Marino. I don't know who Marino is, honestly. So... maybe I should... Who's Marino? Is that an artist? I'm curious, really, now. I'm not really an anime fan. My favorite superhero, actually, I would say, is actually Captain America. I love just his stoicism. I love how patriotic he is. He never has like a sense of insecurity or a sense of bad blood in his body. He is so confident and so powerful to the core. And that is like someone I just want to look up to and just be like, I want to be that person one day. I want to be able to lead the charge. I want to be able to like stand forth in front of people and just do my best to help other people. That's something like I aspire to be the best I can. And by extension, this is why I do the stuff I do for YouTubing and VTubing as a whole. I want to be able to reach out to you all and just provide a sense of positivity and to make sure that we respect people's boundaries and we make sure we give people space so that way they can take the time to relax and enjoy themselves and just have fun on this random Tuesday night. Right? Right. Anyways. I'm pretty much caught up at this point. I'm thinking of an old movie about a man wearing faces and a chainsaw. Isn't that Chainsaw Man, though? Oh, well, Chainsaw Man's an anime, but is that actually like a real movie? I'm curious. Hi, Universe Finity. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. My left hand again! Yo, okay. Left hand. Left hand, behave. Behave. My left hand really has been nefarious lately. It does not want to behave. Oh well, what can you do? Maybe I really more often... Maybe if that does fix the problem, then perhaps I will buy a new one. But I'm really concerned that, like, people will say, like, regardless, these have always had tracking problems. So if I buy $300 of new ones and they do the exact same thing anyways... I'm kind of like... I'm not too fully convinced. I'm honestly more well worth it to just wait for the Steam frame to come out, kind of just, like, cry at its price tag, buy it, and then use that. Because at the very least, it's not going to use the same tracking as the Quest Pro controllers do. So it's not going to be able to do this. But I trust Valve's technology well enough to where they probably have put it to a point where they can make it seem good enough even if it's technically out of tracking range. Quest 3 technically did that. I will say the Quest 3 controllers, not only were they really precise in their accuracy, but they were also pretty good at like working in a certain extended range. So I can trust very well the Steam frame will have a chance to figure that out. But besides that, those controllers are also going to have five finger tracking. Why would I just not wait for the Steam frame? And then maybe if I get my Project Babel, then I will have eye tracking and face tracking and the 5-finger tracking, so I can have the triple F, which is face tracking, full body tracking, and finger tracking. That'd be so exciting, and I can't wait, honestly. So I will just honestly wait for the Steam frame, to be honest. I know I just went on a tangent, but like, it's my left-hand controller just doing this stupidity to me. I said hi, Sonic Plays Game, or hi again, just in case. I've been good, Alyssa. I've been very good, thank you, and I appreciate seeing you as well. Overall, it's been a pretty chill day. I've just kind of relaxed and calmed down some. But for the most part, I'm also just trying to, like, you know, make myself be hyped up and be built up, because usually on these nights when I close the next day, I close tomorrow. So after this live stream, which will probably last until like 9, maybe 9:30, and then after that I'll take a little break, and then I'm gonna go back in the VR chat because I'm gonna make a mini music video, and then I'm gonna go drinking at the bar and just have fun and watch a bunch of Phantom Pain people or whatever. My left hand! Hello! Welcome back to the live stream. I appreciate you being here. Anyways. Not really a good day for me. I'm really sorry to hear about that Universe Finity, but I do appreciate you being here. If you want to talk about it, that's fine. I offer the chance to open up about it. Just be mindful how melancholy you get. I want to hear about your feelings, and we want to be able to be there for the best you can. But just, I've seen in other live streams, if talk gets way too depressing, it does bring down the chat. So please tell us about your day, and we'll try our best to be there for you, just in case. All right? It's just having confusion. I see. I also was playing the walls. The walls. What about the walls? The judge, like, you mean like to be able to like put shadows on the walls or something? Like you can like make like a shadow of a big scary monster, and then someone will be like, ah, whoa, it's a big scary monster. That'd be pretty cool, actually. That'd be actually not too bad. We're doing. Do you like anime? FYI, I'm a big anime fan. Yes, finna pause. I am an okay fan of anime. I will say, I am not super well versed into anime as a whole. That is more so my brother than myself. But I will say, there are some animes I have watched. However, I can literally name all the animes. So, it's Cyberpunk Edgerunners, then Frieren, then Demon Slayer, then My Dear Friend Nakatan, because I thought that was funny. Then I watched most of Jujutsu Kaisen, but I have not finished it. Oh, I watched Kaiju number 8. That's it. 6 animes. That's all I've watched. But I mean, they're all enjoyable. I have nothing against anime. It's a very fun watch, and it's a very like easy way to just like pass time, because like, you know, me being who I am, whether having, oh my gosh, my left hand is absolutely killing me. Holy Toledo. But what is it? Having so many different, like, this content creation, live streaming, you know, running events, or having one-on-one sessions, having personal friend sessions, just being able to hang out with friends, or job. It's a job. That takes up like 1/3 of my life. The other third is personal connections, and the other third is my hobby, content creation, live streaming, VR chat events. All this stuff comes together to fully fulfill my life. And it's really hard because anime sometimes just can't fit in there, like almost anywhere. But the times that I'm just like, I don't want to do anything, then, well, I'll still play video games. I play video games too as that my pastime. But even if I don't want to play video games, I'll just be like, yeah, I'll just watch anime. It's like a low energy way to pass the time, but you're still doing something technically. Like, people love their animes, and they love to talk about anime as well. So I could see the appeal of anime. I just personally can't find the time at this moment in time. Even though I'm still trying to watch some shows like Murder Drones, which I'm still thinking about potentially doing another watch party. America. Hi Leela Connor. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm falling a little bit behind, but I'm trying to make sure I catch up. Hi Madness Plays. I appreciate you being here as well. Thanks for stopping by. Shadows are everywhere. That is pretty true. And you could probably do a lot of reckless havoc with it if you're pretty considerate of how you use your shadow manipulation. That's true too, the judge. You could, okay, if you talk about it that way, like if there's a shadow on the ground, you just go whoosh. You just fade into the floor or something like that. That'd be pretty cool, actually. And like, especially if it's nighttime, then you're kind of like free to go where you so please, honestly, because shadows are everywhere, or basically the whole darkness could be a shadow if you think about it. So that's pretty good. That's, you know, you got a pretty good point there. Luck manipulation. That's actually a pretty good point. Luck manipulation. That could be a pretty good point. actually, if I think about it, because luck manipulation gives you that chance to like go to like Vegas and whatnot, and then you're just gonna win. I'm a win no matter what. But I will give you this caveat about luck manipulation. Humans are pretty crafty when it comes to things, but the most craftiest things humans have is their own suspicion. They will legitimately think the most pettiest things in order to like try to comprehend what you may be doing. In other words, if you win, then they're gonna be like, this guy's onto something, but I don't know what. But they're still gonna be like, yeah, you need to leave or whatever, because you're basically draining that casino's money. Now, the best way of going about it is your luck manipulation has to be way more sporadic. And I would say way more infrequent. Think about it. If you win the lottery, why do you really need to manipulate luck again for that matter? And I know, I get it. It's not just monetary things. It could be other things in your life as well. Hell, you could probably do it for D&D if you wanted to. But, you know, it's actually a pretty good thing to think about. Because a lot of things, the most riskiest things are always tied behind luck-based things. So if you can manipulate luck to your favor, or you can use as much to get as much money as you want, or use it to get a really good pull on your gacha game. Zenless Zone Zero. I don't play it, but you know. Hi, Lego Creator. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Iron Man's a cool guy. I don't kind of like how arrogant he is, but he's arrogant in like the confident way. He's that, you know, he's that person where he's like, I'm a rich genius billionaire, and I flaunt it off, I'm a badass. But I liked how in the MCU he really built the character for himself to ultimately be like, I'm that person that's still gonna make that sacrifice for everybody, and he did in Avengers Endgame. Spoiler alert, but I mean, if you haven't watched Avengers Endgame at this point, then I mean, yeah. And besides, you probably all got spoiled by memes at this point. Okay. Hold on. All right. What time is it? I will say 8:35. 8:35. What's your name? What was your name before the Scarlet Broadcast? Whatever, I'll just call you the Scarlet Broadcast. If I see after 8:35 you are acknowledging Blue Hand at all, I'm gonna time you out. Like, I almost just did right now. That's why I paused. But I'll give you fair credit. I'm behind on chat, so I'll give you this fair credit. But 8:35, I'm going to be watching. Can I bring tiny bit meaningless drama? And that's what I'm trying to avoid. Pause, because this is just ridiculous. I'm trying to have a fun and engaging chat. I'm not trying to have discourse. But right now, all Crimson Checkpoint needs to do is just not acknowledge Blue Hand. Just speak in the chat, and that's fine. And then all Blue Hand just, you know, that's Blue Hand's space. Blue Hand has the right to be here too. But right now, you're invading Blue Hand's space. And I don't like that. Space is important. You got to make sure you give it to everybody around you. Even if you think you're desperate for their attention and all that kind of stuff. Space is important. If you can't establish that, then I will establish it for you. And you're not going to like how I'll establish it. I'll tell you that much. Bye, the judge. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Bye, Blitzian. I hope you can potentially come back soon before I turn off live stream. Oh, wait, no. Are you saying bye? Sorry, the judge. Are you saying bye to Blitzian? Maybe that's my own fault. I just have these, so it's good and all. But it's not as good. Hello, Alistar. I appreciate you being here. I'm sorry. What are you referring to? You kind of walked in here with what you just said, and I don't know what the context is. Can you give me a little more context? Rolla, do you know what Texas... Yes, that's right, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I've heard of it, but I personally don't really know what it is. I know it's related to a horror film, if I recall correctly. And I know this to be true because Dead by Daylight has one of, I think, the killer from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which I've never heard of it before. Maybe I should, like, watch it. But I'm curious, is it based off like a true story by any chance? I would like to imagine, like, maybe there's some factualization to it. The killer sounds like a person that, well, I don't know, they can exist in real life. It's just someone with a chainsaw. I mean, how hard is that, really? You can do a lot of crazy things with a chainsaw, and you can hurt a lot of people with it, too, until the keys, like, screw up. But if you have a nice chainsaw, it would definitely do some damage. That's a little scary to think about, to be honest. I got a new profile. Yes, Fire, I like that. It looks very cute, actually. Very, very nice. I live in your walls. Well, the judge, I will say there's probably like, there's like, There's about like 5 other people who live in my walls too. So you're gonna actually like you're gonna have to pay rent. I think like I think it's realistic, the original wall liver, but they kind of moved off to Hino's wall. But whatever the case, the point is, yeah, you're gonna have to pay rent. There's like a lot of people who live in my walls at the moment. You're gonna have to ante up, buddy, and you better be ready. It's a pretty steep price these days because the number's ever growing. I'm like trying to accept applications as they come, but right now I've been pretty swamped with like emails and stuff like that. So I gotta wait. It was like a 3 to 5 holding day period. You know, you can live in my walls quicker if you pay like an expedition fee, but that fee is kind of expensive too. So it's really desperate attempt to like live in my walls. But if you want to pay that, then by all means, sure. Then come on by and give me that money, and then we could talk about the living wall and what part you can take off the wall later. And yeah, welcome to my walls. What a stupid bit. That was dumb. I'll be honest, I got in a little car accident when I go to school. Okay, well, first off, Universe Finity, I'm very grateful, absolutely grateful that you did not get hurt, or nobody else got hurt, really. One thing about car accidents that I've seen many a times, they can be very dangerous. People can be very hurt, and overall, lives can be lost. So the fact that you had a car accident and it wasn't too bad, first off, I'm so glad. The most important thing that you capitalize in talking about it is that nobody was hurt. I always, oh my gosh, my right hand, right when I'm giving like a nice like insight to discussion, I always want to make sure when anything ever happens to anyone ever, the most important thing, the first thing I always ask is, are you okay? Because nothing else matters. Car destroyed, house destroyed, you know, job lost, this, that, and the other, I don't care. It's all possessive stuff. It's all things that you can legitimately remake, re-get, or redo if you have to. But you know what you can't re-get, remake, or redo? You can't remake, redo your own life. Like, that's bad. And if someone goes to the hospital and that's just that's real terror right there. Getting another car, like, that's actually not that bad. That process is like, oh, whatever, inconvenience, blah, blah, blah. But like hospitalization, the merit of like being literally incapacitated. You can't get the money to get the car. You can't get the money to get the house. You are stuck. You are helpless. And so even if you survive like an accident or something bad like that, you can still be hospitalized, and that can still be bad. So that's why the most important question to always ask whenever someone has been in an emergency and they've been out of it, are you okay? Even if you saw them after they got a surgery, even if you see them like in the ER machine and they have a chance to talk to you, are you okay? Because mentally, maybe they're not. So you got to make sure you consider all things of the person and overall just be there for them. So with that being said, I'm very happy that is the most important thing you wanted to talk about, University, because a human's life is irreplaceable. I like that. Very nice. I'm glad that you're okay. That's very important to me too, and I hope the damages that may have been done to your car will not be too bad. I'm probably really behind on chat again. Actually, not as far behind as I thought it was. Hi, Calicats. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm still kind of behind. Yeah, I get that, University. Universefinity, sorry. But I'm still glad that you're okay. That's very important to me. Ah, job! Okay, it seems like they're okay for now, Ollie. I'll give it that much. My shadow manipulation is strong. I would imagine you'd be like, shoo, shoo, shoo. And I'd be like, ah! I'm eating a muffin. Are you going to share with me, Blue Hand? I want a muffin too. Hello, meow, meow. Hi, Lane Zero Full. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to be a VTuber VR chat streamer when I get a VR. You can, you know, Judge, I actually like that ambition. You know why? Because anybody, and I mean anybody, if you just pay $300, all you gotta do, $300, you have the chance to be a VTuber. Yes, I mean that wholeheartedly 100%. You know how and why? VR chat. And VR chat is a lovely place to find many different avatars that can potentially suit your needs. Like, look at mine, for example. This cutie patootie lovely, I almost hit my desk. This cutie patootie lovely avatar, whom I love very much so. Now, granted, I have extra stuff, obviously. I have full body tracking, I have face tracking, and overall, I have a really nice PC so I can run VR chat on PC, plus VR chat plus all this other stuff. But that's besides the point. In the minimum base level, all you really need is just to move your hands. You see that? You see the hands? The hands are moving. But the point is, all you just need to do is really move your hands. And honestly, Quest 3 these days have half body. So it'll at least detect like some of this. Granted, your legs will be like this. Like your legs are kind of motionless, but your body will still have a sense of like depth and perception behind it. It's more mesmerizing than you might think. So $300? Yes. You can be a VTuber, but the biggest question I have to ask you then is how will you stand out from other VTubers? And honestly, you don't really need to answer that question because VTubers these days can really just grow by doing whatever they want, honestly. Myself included. So just be interesting enough. You don't have to like be super crazy anime girl like me. You just have to be something that people want to relate to compel to have a chance to be like, haha, I smiled for a second. That's what you have to do as a VTuber. Just have fun with it. Like I'm having it right now. And in fact, I know I'm having fun, but I also realize that I'm probably falling behind on chat again. So, welcome back, Snoo. The movie's not based on a true story. Thank you, Jelly. I appreciate that. Bye, Iblis. I appreciate you being here. I'm not paying rent. I'm the landlord. Now Blue Hand's the landlord of my walls. I'm the landlord. It's my freaking room. How can you be the landlord of something that you don't own? I own my room. It's mine. You can't take that from me. Come on. Try me. Try me. Try me. You ain't taking my walls away from me, except those who actually live in my walls. But the point is, you ain't taking my walls away from me. Anyways, yes, you're paying rent to judge, and if you don't pay rent, then you're not allowed. Get out! Get out now! Anyways, don't look at me, everybody. I'm not paying rent. Finna pause. Everybody has to pay rent. If you're gonna live in my walls, you gotta pay rent. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. I just follow them. The rules I follow are the ones I made. But the point is, you have to follow the rules. And if you don't want to follow the rules, then you can't be cool in school. What's going on with me? What's wrong with me? I need to continue reading chat. 800 muffins per month. It reminds you of that meme from is it Star Trek? It was like 500 cigarettes. And then of course there's also The Boys, where someone made a meme of that. It was a 500 yummers. Oh, The Boys is a pretty... I watch all of The Boys. I like The Boys a lot. It was pretty interesting. Confession, I once ate a plastic water bottle in half. Dang, you got some strong fangs, Pauls. I'll tell you that much. Congratulations to you. If I try to do that, I feel like my teeth will crackle. You know how like sometimes you see in cartoons when like a cartoony character tries to bite into a sandwich and it goes... just the freaking like the particles of the tooth just fall out. That's what happened to my teeth. Anyways. Hello, Lobo Nevares. I feel like I've seen you before. Regardless, it's nice to see you again. I appreciate you being here. That's very nice, Fire. I'm still happy that you're here. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hi, Neo Day. I appreciate you being here too. Roller started to speak like Trump. I don't mean that intentionally, but I always speak. I speak like however I want to speak, because sometimes speaking is the way to speak in speaking. And so when you speak, then I speak. And then when we all speak, me speak. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just talking. I'm back. I'm just having a good time. This is enjoyable, actually. I'm having a really, really nice moment. Just being able to just spin around and do stupid stuff and just say hi and yeah. Honestly, if I'm gonna be standing this whole time, I should be doing this instead. Look at me. Horizontal offset. No. Level roll. Down. Yeah, that's better. I feel like that's so much better now, if I were to say so myself. Anyways, I want to dance in a VR club. Hi, Geek Cuckoo. I appreciate you being here. I've actually personally never danced in a VR club because I'm too much of an introvert to do so. And also at the same time, too, I'm not very confident in my own PC. My PC, while I love it very much so, if I'm in an instance of 30, 40, maybe 50 poor optimized avatars, my PC is literally going to catch on fire. And I'm going to be like, oh my god, my PC! No, how could it happen to my PC? And it'll just be like, everything would just go to shit. You know what I mean? So... realistically speaking, I've danced in VR clubs by myself, but that kind of sounds lonely. The clubbing scene in VR chat is actually a very prominent scene because you can basically go clubbing every single day, almost all parts of the day if you really wanted to, because there's obviously European events and whatnot. But you can also be irresponsible in those events, like taking drugs and taking alcohol and all that kind of stuff. And also at the same time too, I think sometimes they change it where like you have to have like medium optimized avatars so everybody can be there and actually enjoy themselves. So it could be a good scene. I've never tried it personally, but if you try it yourself, then I hope you have a lot of fun when you have the chance to do so. My right controller is back. My avatar is so good. Be my profile was the OC the judge. That'd be a pretty cool avatar. I like to see that. I also use a series light thing to make those shadow. Yow! Hi Remy Goose. Hi Remy Goose. Hi Remy Goose. Hi Remy Goose. I have no idea how you say your name. I'm just gonna assume that's how you say it. Hi Remy Goose. But I like that. It sounds pretty good. Yo! I appreciate you being here. Sorry for looking too much. I'm too burnt out to chat and generate intelligent thought. That's okay, Pokeboy. I'm just happy that you're here. I never expect anybody to actually feel like they have to talk. I don't really ever want to make people talk if they don't want to. However, I do encourage people, if they're nervous to chat, just say hi. I will try my best to reach out to you all. Am I the best about it? If the chat's going kind of quick, then it's a little bit harder for me to like acknowledge and read, especially since like all the text kind of melt together. Once I really get in the zone chat, sometimes I'm just like, this text is literally just white, like white words. I'm just like, So I have to like try to make sure I focus and pay attention to where I'm standing. And actually, ironically, my own like stream, my own like chatbot things that I do give me little checkpoints to pay attention to see where I'm looking if I like lose behind on chat or whatnot. So you might be surprised how much thought I put into all this stuff, even though I'm still very, very, very bad at it. I can make my own shadows. That's cheating at this point, the judge. Come on. You're like, I at first it was like, I go into any shadow I want. Then you're like, I'm gonna shadow into places you can't shadow. Now you're like, I make my own shadow. What's next? I am the shadow. You're cheating. That's cheating. You can't do that. Okay, maybe you can. Perhaps I don't know any better. I live in your walls and pay rent and cranberry muffins. You know, honestly, I'm not a huge cranberry muffin fan. So I'll tell you what. If you can swap that out for, let's say, chocolate chip, then we'll call it square, okay? I'll give you that credit. So do you accept my deal or not? I don't feel so good. I'm sorry to hear that, Snoo. Why do you not feel so good? Are you just tired, exhausted, bad day? I want to know. Happy Sad Ghost. Hi, Happy Sad Ghost. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I live in your dumpster. Don't say that, Fire. That's so silly. I would not let you live in my dumpster. I would go in that dumpster. I'd be like, yeah, come on, come here, come on. Let's put you in this box. Let's put you in this nice box. No, but the dumpster, you're better than that. Come on, Fire. I wouldn't let you live in the dumpster. I'd at least give you like a cardboard box to sit in, like, you know, like the cardboard box cat that you see in the chat sometimes. You know, in fact, everybody, I want you to post that cardboard cat. There's two versions. Post whichever version you want, but I want to see it in the chat. I love seeing it sometimes. You know what? I'm gonna be in your shadow. What the heck? So you're gonna follow me wherever I go? That's, you know what? You know what, the judge? Fine, you win. I'm gonna turn into light, so I'll never have a shadow. I mean, anyways. Chat is moving too fast for Roller. I'm so bad at it. I really am. But what I'm kind of doing right now is like, I'm giving like semi-concise talks with each chat that I read, and then I continue reading chat, just like right now. I mean, I'm not that far behind. It's like 8 minutes behind, technically. There's different light angles and no shadow. I'm a dipsy. Bye, Ollie. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm always happy when you're here. Hello. The Red Veil Relay. The Red Veil Relay. I hope I got that right, because I feel like I pretty much read that right. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. So are you Mr. Speaker Speaking Tongue? Speaker Speaking Tongue? My hand. I don't... Pause? I don't exactly know what you're referring to. But if you're saying that I'm a yapper, yes, I am very much a yapper. Because that's just my character. That's my design. That's who I am. I love to be able to just yap about whatever I want. And just yap about it to the day I die. I know how everybody sometimes gets a little maybe annoyed that I fall behind on chat, but I really do try my best to make sure that I close my points more concisely so I can continue to talk about the next thing or read the next chat and try to go in an even flow, even though I get distracted oftentimes. But I'm gonna read chat right now. What is Roller on? I am on VR chat. Did you say grandma's behind you? What? I did not say that. I'm not entirely certain where you got that from. Hi, Cheesemaster64. I appreciate you being here. Anyone here like Undertale? I love Undertale! Oh, I think Undertale's my favorite game of all time. No cap. I absolutely love that game. And I could sing its praises for days. But I can't. I gotta catch up in chat. But I love Undertale so much. Oh my god, what a great game. Yo, can I add you? No, Olaf, I already said I don't really add people because then I don't really join them or participate with them. Like, you can join my Discord and you can add my Discord. That's fine. Like VR chat, not really. I don't really do anything in VR chat besides be with my community and myself. Anyway, I'm gonna go stopping by. Hi, the Red Veil Relay. I appreciate you being here, and I very much appreciate it that you stopped by. I hope you have a great day. Rio, I am the Shadow Wizard Money Gang. Shadow Wizard? What do you mean Shadow Wizard? Are you gonna make the shadows for the judge to hide into, Ace? If so, how dare you? Ooh, water's good. But I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I have no idea what you're talking about when you refer to that blue hand. Roller, one shampoo eating stream? How about you do your own shampoo eating stream? That sounds silly. Gross. Horse race test lore coats hard. Yeah. There's the cat in the box. I love it. I love seeing the cat in the box. It always makes me smile. Hi, Olaf. Hi, Olaf. I saw you were streaming. I thought I'd stop by. You're probably one of the best therapists out there. Hope you stay to TV though. Hi, it's Suggested Nova. I appreciate you being here, and I very much greatly appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope if anything, just you can come by more often. I'd greatly appreciate it. Of course, no pressure ever. I always want to make sure you guys don't feel obligated to ever show up to these streams. I liked having a chance to meet new people and have a chance to just make better impressions upon people. But I don't ever expect you guys to be like, wow, I have to instantly subscribe to this person. I don't need that. It's not necessary. We're just having fun. And if you come and go, then I'm glad that you're here even for just a bit. So seriously, thanks for being here, every single one of you. I always appreciate it. Confession, I once dared my brother to do a trick on a Razor scooter. We're just talking about this earlier. I was talking about the Razor Shin incident, and it's terrible. I saw a Razor scooter and tried my shin side. It's like Razor scooter. We need to put out a PSA awareness out there about Razor scooters. If they hit your shins, you are no longer existing. Your life has officially flashed before your eyes, and you are not coming back from that one. So, Razor scooters, watch out. They are weapons deadlier than scissors. Scissors can be pretty bad for you. They can cut, and then they can, like, cut. Anyways. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien. ¿Y tú? No, I'd rather live in a dumpster, make it comfortable, and throw a box out throw the box out of the dumpster? Well, then fine. We'll just grab the box out of the dumpster and we'll just put it right on the floor. That sounds like a pretty good idea if you ask me. I absorb box. Don't absorb the box, Blue Hand. That's Fire's living domicile. What are you gonna do now? Where are they gonna live? I can't house them. I have 4 people on my walls already. Where else am I gonna put them at this rate? Hello, Azura. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm the opposition to Sarah. How, if, when did it? Sometimes is you weren't. Ugh, whatever, man. If, when. I know, right? Sometimes if we merit in the other. Sometimes how, why, into. Oh, I can't do that right now, Snoo. I have made so many concise points and words. I'm pretty proud of myself, actually. But like, I'm so locked into like word linguistics right now that I cannot do just gobbledygook. That's tough. Maybe. No. Pretty much caught up at this point. Pretty much everybody left because they're like, this guy can't catch up with chat. Probably means I need to do like 12 seconds or something. Probably 12 seconds will probably be fine. But everybody just left because they're like, oh wow, this guy stinks at doing things. I know, I'm pretty bad at what I do. You'll fit perfectly in my Discord server. Well, you can come to my Discord server. I have a Discord server. I don't really join other people's Discord servers. I will disclose this much because, yeah, I don't really do anything in them. Listen, I have a primary focus of trying to make sure that I make my Discord server the best I can. So, I appreciate the idea and the offer, but I probably won't join, to be honest. You know what? I will do my own shampoo eating stream. Yes, you should do it, and I want to see it. Once you do it, you better post it, and I better see it, because then I'm gonna be like, what? Crazy. Search up racehorse test lore. It is so interesting. Yeah, I'll do it after the stream, if I remember, that is. Blue Hand, do you like spray? Ooh, I've seen the little horses, but I haven't seen the lore. I can't believe I forgot until without. No, please. No! Fine, I'll change the chocolate muffins. Thank you, Finna Paws. I appreciate you accommodating for my needs in particular. Oh, okay. That's why you're saying those names, because I guess it's related to the little horse lore. That's good to know. One time I was pushing my little brother on the swing and I accidentally flipped the swing. So, oh my gosh. Poor your little brother. That's so unfortunate. I do hope they're okay, though. At least okay these days. But, you know. It just sounds like sibling love, you know? It's going to be painful. It will be painful for a bit. Then everybody just laughs it off. It's what are you going to do? This is just how the sibling life is. How have I been? Happy Sad Ghost? I've been pretty good. And honestly, I'm actually really proud of myself for this particular live stream. Now, granted, I think I had a good flow of people. I just need to, I think that's why slow mode at 50. No, slow mode at 12. I feel like I can handle slow mode at 10. I just have to be a little more concise in how I close my points and how I convey what I'm going to say out there. But I also want to, I think if I'm going to say things, I have to make sure that I fully catch up on chat first. I can still talk about a bunch of random things, and I can still be concise about my matters, where like see how far away I am from like the front of chat. So that way, I know when I can yap, and I know when I can chat. After all, it is called yapping and chatting. Come say hi. But overall, like, I love doing this. It's great fun. It's really, admittingly, super challenging in a way, because I want to be able to like figure out how I can appease you all, but also kind of appease myself and find this perfect unity and harmony. Appeasing myself is literally just yapping all the way through, and like at that point, it's just like, you guys will never be acknowledged. I feel like at some point in time, the whole thing will just fully go up. And granted, there are some people who like that. There's some people out there that just listen to the chats. They don't like actually like participate in the chats, which is fine. If I'm that person to you right now, then I hope you're actually enjoying my voice, and hopefully I'm providing good enough content for you to actually listen behind. But there's also the other side where I'm appeasing you all, which is the chatting part. And, you know, granted, I can catch up the chat really fast, but I feel like I wouldn't give like more personalized matters to where I can. I can't say I can respond to every single chat because sometimes you guys are talking to in between each other, which by all means I encourage, because sometimes it gives me a break from trying to read all the stuff that I am. And if I can have a chance to touch into a certain point that someone's maybe not even mentioning to me, I will take the opportunity to do so, because overall I like just having the chance to just interact, have discussion. We were literally just having discussion, and I love being able to have the chance to just be here with new people, just, you know, saying fun things or asking good questions. It's a lot, and I love it. I love every second of it, being able to just be here and just spend time with you all and just escape for a moment. Escape on this random Tuesday night. You're just watching this anime girl just saying a bunch of stupid stuff, yapping, going crazy, making a bunch of silly faces and expressions and voices and all their stupid stuff. But at the very least, I'm having a lot of fun, and I hope you are too, because that's the most important part to me. And that's also why I want to make sure that I'm doing Yappin and chattin. There is a way I can make all this work, and I'm evaluating it every given second, every given live stream. And I watch my live streams a lot sometimes because I want to make sure that I can make myself more precise, make myself understand when I need to tell myself these certain things, and overall just make sure I be an engaging person, an entertaining person, a personable person, a leader. And that's one of the most important things for me. So I kind of more or less said that because, well, you asked how I was doing, but at the same time too, I just want to be able to just have a chance to explain who I am and what I do. Random slandom. My pride and joy, honestly, and I'm very happy that I have it. I'm very... My hand. Oh, it actually, like, really just died. The right hand? Yeah, the right hand did not like that. The right hand hates me right now. But, what I was still getting about regardless, I just like being able to have the chance to say, this is all mine. Like, I was thinking about it earlier today. I remember when I actually wasn't, I had 0 subscribers. I had nobody. And in fact, I told nobody when I started. I just did it. I started doing it. I had no inspiration. I had nobody to sit there and tell me, like, keep going, Roller. Just 0 subscribers, no videos, no idea where to start. So I just did. Video after video after video after video. Then I got my comments. Then I got my likes. So then at that point I was like, well shit, I got 5 subscribers. That's amazing. And I wanted to make my 5 subscriber video. And I did. And then it turned into 50, then to 100, then to 200, 300. I skipped 400 like an arrogant dick. But 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. I still need to make my 1K video. And I've thought about it too. I want to make sure I can be proud of the milestones that I've achieved. And the chance to be able to say, I did it. That at least reach 1K. At the very least. There's not a lot of people out there that can say they have a K in their subscriber counts. At the very least. So even just having 1K is amazing. It's awesome. Just the chance to be able to say, I did it. I felt like I made an impact. I felt like I made an impression. And I hope my content being out there is 2 things. 1, it's a chance for you to feel comfortable, to feel inspired, to feel accepted, to feel seen, to feel heard. 2, to describe who I am and what I want to be and what I'm willing to do. This is what the purpose of live streaming, honestly, at this point is. I like being able to talk about myself and just be here for you all. I know I'm kind of falling behind on chat, but I really want to go deeper into this question because I'm very thankful for you all. I really, really am. It means a lot that you all are here, and seeing returning people means so much. Having my VR chat events, having the chance to make videos and you guys just watch it. Even just seeing my new TikTok and just the channel, the growth that happens with the videos that I've posted so long ago. It's nice. It's enjoyable. I hope I can enjoy this for as long as I can, because it really is something that just makes me feel confident in myself. Like I feel like I belong. So, I'm gonna start reading chat again. Oh, you're in my Discord server? Who are you then? I'm sorry. I will steal your dumpster and live in it. Fire, you're not taking the dumpster. I'm taking that dumpster and I'm gonna throw it into the woods. You're never gonna see it ever again. And I'm not gonna let you go in the woods. I'm gonna put up a chain link fence. That chain link fence is gonna go stretch for miles beyond the naked eye. So good luck, because if you try to go over that chain link fence, you're gonna come across a very you're gonna come across. I don't want to say anything bad because I don't want you to get hurt. You're gonna come across. You know, it's gonna be a really long wall. It's gonna be impossible to climb. There you go. It's just a really long, impossible wall to climb. Now you can't climb it. So no dumpster for you. The dumpster is closed. Okay, I apologize. My leg hurts when I walk on it. Well, that's not good at all. Do you need to go to the hospital by any chance? Or not hospital, excuse me. Do you need to go to the clinic by any chance to figure that out? You sent a clanker somewhere. Well, it definitely isn't my roller bot. I'll tell you that much. Also, when I broke my other leg hurt, not the broken one. Oh no, that's not good at all. The cat's in the box! The cat in the box! Yeah. I love the cat in the box. It's my favorite thing. Dang, I'm scared. Second. Alright. I'm catching up. I used to play Apex, and one time I blocked out my whole team. If I knew what the context was in terms of Apex, then I probably was like, how dare you, you monster! But even if I don't know the context, how dare you, you monster! Crimson's not here anymore, I don't think. Bye, Cheesemaster64. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. So, I'm Femboy. Okay, Bluehead. Good job at making me here. And I'm very happy that you're here too, Happy Sad Ghost. I am always grateful and always appreciative of the community that I have. The people who take the committed effort to actually come back and feel accepted and comfortable here. That means the world. That means the world to me, believe it or not. I just want to make an environment where you all can feel accepted, comfortable, and safe. There's so many communities out there where it's drama induced and filled, and that's why I'm watching this this Crimson Checkpoint and Blue Hand situation kind of closely, because I don't want this to develop into bad festering things that potentially come towards the community. I'm sorry, but that's not my concern. But I will block off where I need to. So at this point, Blue Hand, I'm gonna ask you, if the Crimson Checkpoint ever acknowledges you in the live stream, do you want me to time them out next time they're in a live stream? Just let me know. And if that's the case of what you want to happen, then that's what I will do. Because I want to make sure I establish the peace. I'm not here to try to be negative. This right here, this conversation, just talking about it, the whole drama situation, this is affirmation. It's negativity in a sense. And it does bring down chat vibes. It is not worth my effort or time to do so. But I also just don't sit there and let things happen as if I'm some sort of pushover. This is my community, and this is the boundaries and standards I'm going to set apart, because I want to make sure that nobody feels like they can just walk all over me or feel like they can extort me or do something stupid to me. I'm going to do what I do. I'm having a lot of fun. I want to have discussion. I just want to have a good time. I'm not here for drama. I'm not here for attention seeking. I'm not here for manipulation. And I don't want any of you to be here either. We're just shooting the shit. We're just having a good time being here with each other, having random discussions, doing random stupid things in the chat, and overall just vibing, having fun. That is what VR, that is what VTubing, that is what just social media should be in general. An escape from reality, a chance to just let it go for a second. And I always get tired of just seeing it potentially coming back. I'm in it all the time. I'm 29 fucking years old. I live this life. I live this terrible, terrible life we live in. It's scary to see. It's upsetting to see. It's sad to see. But you know what? It's not going to fix it. I can't do anything to fix it. I can't resolve the problems. I can't make the things better. I could try my best wherever I can. And you know where trying my best is? Just making other people happy. On real life and in VR. So that's what I do. I don't do it because I want to just invite drama or attention seeking or manipulation or all this kind of stuff. I want to invite good times. I want to invite good vibes. And I very, very much appreciate every single one of you and always want to give every single one of you a fair chance. But I will also not hesitate to raise my fist if I have to slam down the beer hammer. Regardless. Hi, Turtles Life. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I love you too, Blue Hand VR, and I appreciate you being here. I come into a deep talk. What's up? Hi, Splits. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I named the judge with accents. The judge. Is that what you mean? The judge. Oh, you're talking about in the Discord. I got you. No. Your bot is fine. All right. Did you hear that, Rollerbot? You're not a clanker. Phew! AI averted. I will find a way to climb up the wall somehow. Oh, no, fire. I'm going to like coat it with butter, and then I'm going to coat it with oil. And then I'm going to have them congeal together to make an extra like messy mix where you just cannot climb that wall. I'm going to do everything in my power to ensure that wall is not climbable to you. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Hi, Duckaroos. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Hi, Russell. I appreciate you being here, too. Thanks for stopping by. Honestly, I think at this point, I'm going to get off actually pretty soon. So, I think I watched... I'm not going to say that. Wait, is that... No. I know that word, that B word, could potentially connotate to something sexually insinuated. But I think you're referring to two characters, if I recall correctly. Because, like, shipping, two characters, like, shipping with each other. And that doesn't necessarily mean, like, it's, you know, like, sexually inclined in a way. Ships can be cute. They could just be, like, little, like, romance partnerships, you know what I mean? So, maybe I'm overthinking this, but that's cute. I think it's cute. I like how you're confessing all this stuff, and I appreciate you confessing. You monster. Why are you being so deep right now? I just like, listen, I just want to be deep at the moment. What can I say? Random slandom? Listen, I like having this chance to just be able to open up about myself and have these thoughts of you all. Like, seriously, this is what really invigorates me to live stream. Just to have a chance to just blabber about who the heck I am, or at least my thoughts and philosophies about to you all. I know that sounds kind of stupid, and I hate to sound arrogant about it, because that admittedly does sound kind of arrogant. But, I just feel like I potentially have some good thoughts, I hope. I think a lot, and I put a lot of considerations into just general topics in general. Like, I feel like I can look up anything in here and I can have like a massive debate with myself about how it came to be, who potentially thought of it, why in that particular frame, what was that design, who made that design, why is that particular design an inspiration to someone else. It's questions that go questions upon questions upon questions upon questions, and then you just begin to try to answer all of them. Like, this is just my thought process. This is what I do in my daily life. I'm literally just looking at something and I ask like 20 questions about why it exists in the first place. So I have a lot of insight and thought on a lot of things, and especially now more than ever about deeper like human psychology, how things connect, how we can correlate things to other things, and try to ensure we see certain patterns to help out people who may have certain merits or circumstances that have happened in their life that correlate traumas in order to help treat them to make sure those people can feel better in their life in terms of mental health. Like, it's fun, it's engaging, it's enjoyable. It's a great way to be able to spend time and just be like, I'm actually doing something. I feel like honestly I'm being a psychologist, even though I not with the psychology school or whatever, all this kind of stuff, because there's a lot of, you all give me a lot to work with, you all give me a lot of opportunity to just understand. Remember something, and I've said it before, not a single one of you is as the same as somebody else. You are all unique in your own right, and I'm very, very grateful that you feel like you can open up and be who you are, to have this chance to just be you. Like, every single one of you, you have very unique talents, stories, personalities behind you, and I love hearing about them. I love seeing you feel comfortable to open up and just say things, ask me questions, just vibe, have fun. It's very important to me. The chance to be able to make you feel accepted, to make you feel comfortable, to be open, to be vulnerable, to be honest. Like, why? I love putting on performance, I love putting on a show, but at the same time too, I'm a human. I'm a person, and I love with the bottom of my heart every single person that I can, because I want to make sure that these people know this is me. This is who I am. I love being able to help people. I love being able to make people feel accepted and comfortable in this world, because there's just so much going on. In this world, you sometimes need a hero to help you just stay away from all the bad stuff. And I'm not saying other VTubers don't do this. I just try to do it in a more transparent perspective. I've shown my face. I'm very open about a lot of my thought processes. I'm very open about a lot of things. I don't hide anything ever. There's no reason to. I just want to be that person that can just be out there and be like, well, I've at least been a really honest person as a whole. I just want to have fun. I want to enjoy myself. And can I be a really crazy person? Oh yeah, I can. That's for sure. Trust me, I've done like I drink alcohol, and I technically do get high at times. I'm not saying I'm an innocent saint, but... And I like to party. I like to do fun things. I like to have fun, but I also want to make sure that I do everything in a sense of appreciation and hope. I always want to make sure I be considerate to other people. I always want to make sure that I can acknowledge and evaluate the person in front of me, how I can best serve them where they need it. Being able to match their energy, match their tone, being able to just make them feel comfortable in seconds. It's a skill. It's a talent that I want to achieve to the best of my ability because it's fun. It's engaging. It's making people feel comfortable. That's what I want to do. And I talk in many different ways, and I know how I do my tone and my body language, and maybe perhaps, you know, the level of voice that I speak and how fast or how slow I speak. But all this stuff I do just to try to at least be alluring to a sense. And hopefully then I captivate you, bring you to what I have to say, and then you come to realize, wow, this anime girl is not that much of a degenerate. Even though 90% of the time they are, but regardless, I like being able to just see you all and figure out how I can improve myself, understand myself better, be a better leader. You have all helped me so much, and you might not even realize it, but I just want to make sure you know. You all are very important to me, and I love just being able to have this chance to just talk about you. I really do. I love you all truly and wholeheartedly. You all make it worth it. I swear. So. I am Bakugo and Deco. Okay, I understand now. And I'll get Homer Simpson. Okay, Splits. My best friend, please add me. I want to be a future friend of yours. No! I mean, you can add me on Discord if you just add me. Are you in any fandoms? So, fun fact, I used to be in the My Little Pony fandom. And I say used to because I'm still kind of like in one. I'm technically the admin of a roleplay server. And I won't say anything further past that just to kind of, you know, keep it a secret for now. It's not really that much of a secret. I literally just told you all that I did My Little Pony roleplay. I love my roleplay, so I used to be in that fandom. But honestly, if I think about any fandom these days, technically speaking, I'm a part of the VR chat fandom. And that's like a fandom in its own right. So I guess I technically fit in this regard. And I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. VR chat is literally my second life. And I'm happy to have this second life. So if I'm a part of the VR chat fandom and overall, like, this is my character that I use to describe that, I'm gonna be any more upset. In fact, I will tell you all this. I will just say it. Code actually sent to me, but I will just say it. Apparently, there was an X post out there of someone who took my particular avatar, my photo of me, like, doing, like, the... something like that, you know what I mean? But, my profile picture. But, they were kind of like mocking like Rindos, which is what this Avi is, and they use my avatar and they're like, oh, hair color swap, blah blah blah, and they're like, oh, the whiskers, always have to have whiskers. And I'm just like, this. I'm like, what did I do? But I was also actually interestingly honored. I'm like, what? How did you reach me? How did you find this? Like, am I big enough so where people have to have call out posts about me, or what would you even call that at that point? Interesting. But whatever the case, I was actually kind of flattered. I was like, I'm glad you did this. And I even posted on I posted on that particular thing. I didn't get a response back from that person, but regardless, it was still very nice. Even though technically not nice because they're kind of mocking me. Whatever. Horse race test lore. Fine, I'll watch it at some point. Jeez. I actually got Sir Roll to say. No. So locked out. I can't even trade stocks and Cookie Clicker. Oh my gosh. You can't trade stocks and Cookie Clicker? That's the worst, man. Like, it's so funny. I remember when I played Cookie Clicker for a good period of time, and just like how many mechanics and systems that they added into it. I still remember when that game only existed on the web browser. And like, now, like, it's just crazy elaborate thing of like heavenly upgrades and bigger buildings and, you know, doing different things in the Grandma Apocalypse and the season events and all this stuff and the garden and the stocks. I'm like, huh? What? And I think the Wizard Tower too. Yeah, the Wizard Tower had something. It's like, what? It's like, it really, really, really sold out with the idea. It was so wacky and chaotic, but it was a lot of fun. Like, it's a good idle game. Like, it's very interesting and captivating. It really catches your attention. There are better idle games out there these days, but I really don't know what they are personally. There's the cat again. I love the cat. I love the cat. Roller, what is 44 plus 23? So it's 4, it's 6, and then 4 plus 3 is 7. Did somebody say 6, 7? No! Clanker boomer. What the heck, are you calling me a clanker and a boomer? You're crazy. Aggressively eat your avatar? No, I'm still standing. I'm still standing. Yeah. Anyways. I saw. Wait, what? It's funny. Hey, Roller, just thought I would stop by before I have to go to bed. Also, have a good rest of the day. I appreciate you, Kigo. Thank you for being here, and I hope you have a fantastic night. Please take care, and I hope you rest well. Blue Hand, can I say something? Remember how the Crimson Checkpoint was being very pushy with you? Now you're being pushy with me. So I do ask politely, you stop. I'll watch it later. Thank you. Hi, Ollie. Bye, Ollie, again. I appreciate you being here. Hi, Andrew. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Also, I'm very, 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 very gratefully pleased and happy that you were able to come to the random event. So, thanks for stopping by. I hope you had a good time. I feel like it was, honestly, in my opinion, I thought it was a really good event. And I'm very happy that you were there to help make it a good event, too. I'm 91% done with it. Wait, 91% done with what? Channel activity? Oh, cookie clicker, that's right. Yeah, I mean, like, I got to a pretty good degree, but then eventually I kind of just stopped because, like, the grind really started slowing down. I was like, yeah. Hi, Red Uncanny. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Can I draw your VTuber avatar? Finna pause. If you want to, then sure. I have actually a lot of photos that you can probably like check in my Discord or whatnot. But I posted a couple in my community. So if you like, after you post it, put it in my community. I would love to see it. It's really up to you. But please, no pressure. If you don't want to finish it or anything, then please don't feel like you're obligated to do so. 6 up. Bye. Is Blue Hand now leaving? Okay. Bye, Blue Hand. I appreciate you being here. Take care. Should sounds like a man. Kirito Ayala. Hi, Kirito Ayala. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Should sounds like a man. Man, yes, sound like me. Yes, you know that to be true. Yes, I am a male in real life, but I am a anime girl in VR space. So I accept he or her as pronouns, so you don't have to worry about that. If you think you're potentially misgendering me, that doesn't necessarily mean that you should not abide by what other people think about their particular genders. And I say all this stuff because I want to make sure I be accommodating to everybody, including people with different gender identities. I'm still a male. Like, don't get me wrong. And I use my feminine side in VR. But overall, I still want to make sure I accept pronouns where I can, or at least accommodate for pronouns where I can. Yeah. Hello, Ergo. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. What's your favorite color? My favorite color, personally, is red and green. I like the color red, and I like the color green. Now, personally, I will say, and this was back actually, it's funny, because the last known remembrance I had of it was Halo Reach. I love red and black color scheme. In fact, sounds kind of crazy, too, because this is a little more personable, but my pony OC that I utilized was also red and black. So that kind of gives a hint. You could potentially find it out there in the world, potentially, if you do some digging. I'd be curious to see if someone finds my OC or potentially thinks about what my OC might be. Hi, it's Star. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Excuse me. Welcome to my chat. Welcome to Random Slam live stream. I'm actually kind of sort of reaching the end of it, but I'm still very grateful that you're here and that you had a chance to at least pop by and say hi. So thank you. It does mean a lot to me. I do have to kind of sort of get off soon, admittedly, so I'm gonna catch up with chat real quickly, and I have to actually go make like my next mini music video. Like I want to make another mini music video, so I want to make sure that I get off, take a little break, and then get started with that. So, but I'm still very grateful that you're here, and I hope you can enjoy the time while you still can. The game also technically takes around 100. I would imagine Pokeboy. That's just way too much time. Like way too much time. I can't. Like I mean, I can still technically rerun it, and I have like that heavenly upgrade that gives you like the more cookies or whatever. But maybe I should check into it after that fact. That'd be quite interesting. My favorite color is red, black, and blue. Those are very, very nice colors to like, actually. Blue is a nice color. It's a very calm and serene color. I'll give it that much. So it's a very, very lovely color. And purple as well. Purple is my eyes, you see? My eyes are purple, and I like my eyes a lot. I can definitely stare into them forever, so I can see why you can like purple. Ooga booga, ah! Ooga booga, you! Trackers have been fixed. This is my first time seeing a live stream for you. Well, I appreciate you being here, Russell. I'm very, very grateful that you're here. And I hope you had a good time. It's always a lot of fun to just be able to see new people, or maybe people who participate in my videos and then get the chance to see my live stream. So I'm very, very grateful that you're here. It's very nice, actually. I love it. What? Saint Sylvanus. Weren't you one who asked that for? No, it was someone else. Saint Sylvanus. Saint Sylvanus, what is my favorite drugs? Hi, Saint Sylvanus. I appreciate you being here. Well, if we're going to be a little open about the topic, technically speaking, I do take Delta 9 gummies. The controller just legitimately just turned off. Oh, it's apparently back on now. No, it is Delta 9 gummies. And the reason why is because they actually, A, help me with, like, you know, calm down my mood sometimes. And B, just help me give me that chance to, like, I would say more so like, you know, like feel my body. It's kind of weird because like I can take the THC gummies in order to feel like pains in my body or particular aches or other stuff, and it gives me like a center focus to like prioritize where I can help that or maybe rectify it, because I'm a very holistic person. I want to make sure that I can be able to fix a lot of my body by myself without the need of a doctor. So I take a lot of pills and I do a lot of practices to ensure that I can keep my physical health very well. But getting high sometimes allows me to feel my body out and just have a better chance to evaluate myself and maybe see what I need to fix, or maybe to see what I need to adjust, just like my lifestyle adjust, or a bunch of different things in order to help accommodate for those particular things. I'm 29, but I feel pretty good for my age, all things considered. I feel like a lot of people around my age actually have way worse problems than I do, which I'm very, very fortunate and lucky, but I want to make sure I can preserve that for as long as I can. So if anything, if that answers your question, technically speaking, I take vitamins and stuff like that too, but that would get boring at that point, so I wouldn't want to talk about it. You ate poison ivy once? Did it like make like your throat itchy? Were you just like or something like that? That would be bad. I would be crying, and I would be like very, very sad in the hospital if that was my case, honestly. I remember Halo Reach and play, dude. Halo Reach was the GOAT. I loved it so much. And just Halo 3 as well. Those two games were so legendary. I remember in particular in Halo Reach, I loved the grenade launcher. The grenade launcher was such an amazing weapon to use. Cheap? Kind of. But overall, like, just frankly speaking, I love grenade launchers in just about any video game. The most recent video game I've been playing that has a really good grenade launcher is actually Helldivers 2. And I love the grenade launcher in that game. Just it's just I want to play Helldivers 2 now. Look what I've done. Look what I've done to myself. But I love Helldivers 2 so much, man. Oh, hell no. Nah, hello, Purple Games. I appreciate you being here. I technically answered the question. Technically. I don't know if people could tell you're a guy with a voice because of me sound. If you sound, if I always get intrigued by that because I feel like people sometimes tell me like I'm definitely sound like a man, or maybe if I raise the tone of my voice a little bit, I can be like, hey guys, what's up? This is Roller. How you doing today? I hope we're having a fantastic day today. Does that sound more feminine? I don't even know. But that kind of put the strain on my voice because I'm actually lifting it. I'm lifting it. I'm making it higher, and it sounds really cute. Hey guys. Hi. Okay, that honestly actually sounds a little more female than I want to imagine, but I can also deepen my voice. I can't do it after just raising it so high. I have to let it go back to neutral first. But you know what? At that point, I think you raise a fair point. I guess my voice is rather gender neutral, so that's probably to my benefit per se, because it really does sell like the, okay, well, oh my freaking left hand. It really does sell like the, oh, okay, well, technically they could be a girl kind of sell, I suppose. You subscribed? Yay! Thank you, Star. I very much appreciate that, and I hope you can just have fun here. But I'm still trying to catch up a chat so I can get out of here. My eyes. I need to get out for a second. I can't help the Delta product. Way too strong for me. Normally I take coffee and kratom. Kratom? Now, I will give you this credit. I love Kratom. Kratom is absolutely fantastic to me. Now, I will say this too. Coffee? Yes. Like my espresso. I make espresso every single day, and I make 2 ounces of it. I pour it over oat milk, and I basically just go. That's like 110 milligrams of caffeine right there. But I also sometimes I just throw the espresso into a shaker cup, and then I grab some matcha. I didn't buy any matcha. I need to buy matcha. Oh my god, adult things, am I right? But I usually throw a matcha in there too, and I just blend it up, drink that. That's about like 150 milligrams of caffeine, and that's usually a pretty good start to my day. That helps like really fuel me up and get me going. Sometimes I get espresso and then I get matcha at work, but besides the point. Kratom. I actually like Kratom a lot. I go to a kava bar that sells Kratom tea, and I drink that. It's like a kind of like a soda actually, and it's actually pretty good. And in fact, I have from that particular kava bar, I have a growler, which if you all don't know what a growler is, it's a 64-ounce jug. In other words, a half-gallon jug, and you get it refilled with Kratom of your choosing. And so I have that sitting in my fridge right now. So if I need a little bit of a kick or a boost up, white Kratom, for those, I mean, this is a little, just for educational purposes, everybody. Remember, if you can't take Kratom, then please don't take Kratom until you're legal of age. But white Kratom is to give you an energetic boost, to make you feel uplifted, to like make you focus more. So I like having the chance to use white kratom sometimes when it comes to content creation, so I can have a little bit more of a focus on my mind, so it's not so scattered and crazy. So overall, I love kratom and I love coffee. Delta products work really well for me too, but sometimes they can have some mixed results depending on how like my chemical imbalance occurs. Like sometimes if I get stressed or overwhelmed, then the high doesn't work so good, if that makes sense. And I'm very happy to hear that, Saint. Thank you. I'm glad my cadence is very nice to you. I hope it's alluring at the very least. Your cat loves to eat bugs? It sounds like your cat's doing a good job then, in my opinion. When I was 4, I ate bugs. Well, I mean, I've known some people out there who have potentially eaten bugs, so that's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. When you were younger, you didn't know any better. And if anything, I hope they were good protein. The cats! The cats! I love the cats! The cats! I have to shower. Bye, Pokey. I appreciate you being here. Hello again, Fire. Hi, Sydney Perkins. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Unfortunately, Sydney Perkins, I am actually getting off right now. I'm still very grateful that you're here, and thank you for stopping by. Seriously. But whatever the case, and the last thing I read was finna pause with the starry eyes. But now I'm not reading chat anymore. Basically, you can start saying your goodbyes because I'm going to start saying my goodbyes. And if anything, I just want to tell you all that I love you all very, 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 very much. And I'm very, very grateful to have the chance to be able to be here with you all and just enjoy the time together. This has been a fantastic stream. I'm very, very, very grateful to have every single one of you come by and say hi. And honestly, I'm trying to live stream more. I want to continue to meet amazing new people and we just have fun. We enjoy each other's time. We just get a chance to talk about each other, have discussion, and just feel like we're accepted for who we are. After all we're just doing is just having a nice, pleasurable time on a random Tuesday night. And frankly, what more could I ask for? I love you all. You're a fantastic bunch. You've been very, very nice to me. Mwah. Much love, cheerily. And all I can ask for, with whatever days you may have going ahead of you, just be your best. be your best you, and have fun along the way for me, please. And if there's anything else I must tell you, please make sure you take the time to spread positivity to everybody around you. At least one positive thing to say to maybe a good friend or a family member, just to let them know that you care for them. It'll do a lot of good in this world, and I want to make sure that I only cultivate positivity in this world. If you can do that for me, I will be forever grateful. Forever grateful. I hope you all have a good night, and you do take care, please.